Okay, this is going to be part one. We are, excuse me, I am going to restate the cabinets. We've already put the new floor down. That was last year. I love it. And my husband got the track lighting up. Let me see if I can get this. We got 8 foot. Sorry. 12 foot. We got 12 foot of track lighting going. We did have those fluorescent light up. There you go. We've got 8 foot. I love it. I can point it anywhere I need it to be. You would think it'd be real bright and hot in here, but it's not. It's a soft light, but I can finally see inside my cabinets and wherever I need to because it was dark. Okay, so from the mud room, this is where the kitchen looks like. So, of course, this is our wood cabinets. The countertops we replaced last year, so they're good. And this is what the wood cabinets look like now. That's my baker's rack over there. Here they are. I am doing them in black. It is going to look so sleek and so neat in here when we're done, especially with this flooring. It's kind of a gray-white. And I'm just going to take my time. Actually, with these track lighting, see the sparkles in my paint? When we painted these walls, that's a gray. See the sparkles? When we painted these walls about 3 years ago, there's these bags of sparkles, either gold or silver, that you can put in your paint. And I put silver in there, and this is the first time they've ever showed up since we got the track lighting. With the fluorescent light that was up there, you didn't even know it. Now you walk in, and I love it. I got these little sparkles everywhere. Okay, and in this corner of the kitchen, I have this old dresser that I picked up. And this, I'm going to move that picture up a little bit. This is what it looks like. It was so dark you couldn't even see this sitting in there. Sitting in that corner. I am probably going to do this dresser in white. That way it'll really stand out in that corner. So this will take a while, but this is going to be part one. And I can't wait to get started. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, guys, this will probably be part two. What I've done so far is taken the doors and the drawers off. Okay, I have plenty of gloves left over and sandpaper. I can never do without my cordless drill. I have these old sheets I've been using for 15 years to paint and stuff. I just wash them and keep using them. So I've got them lined over the floor because I'm going to kind of wash the cabinets and sand them a little bit, and that'll kind of keep anything from getting on the new floor. Well, I set up my card table because it's very, very, very cold here. So I got my card table set up. I have plastic under it and then the O sheet on top. What I'm going to do, the bottom cabinets aren't as dirty as the top. So what I'm fixing to do, there's the drawers, is I am going to kind of clean them, sand them down just a little bit. I'm going to pause this and try to video a little more. Okay, these are the brackets I took off my door. As you can see, it kind of looks dark out here. There it is. It's kind of an old gold color. And I want them to look better when I put them back on. So I'm actually going to use this black spray enamel paint. I'm out here in the garage right now. I'm just going to spray this backside, bring them in the house. It won't take them long to dry. Turn them over and spray the other side. We'll see how that works. Okay, I spray painted these hinges with black enamel. They're sitting in here on this piece of cardboard so that they can dry, and then I'll flip them. I think I'm going to like it. Now, I've already done one door. Here's the one I haven't done. And here's this one. All I did was lightly sand it. I think this is 300 grit. And I just barely sanded it until it doesn't feel slick anymore. It didn't take long at all. It's especially easier because these are not the top, which gets most of the grease on it. Now, I'm just going to take a very damp sponge to get off the dust. I don't really want to wet the wood because I'm hoping I can get some stain on these today. So that is what it is so far. Hey guys, I am sorry this is going to be in so many little parts, but I'm doing it, videoing it on my tablet, which is so much easier, and I can't put them all together. So, I've already sanded this part. Didn't even take 5 minutes. I guess because the wood is so old and has lost most of its gloss anyway. And these are the 2 drawers that go in there that I'm fixing to do. I haven't sanded them yet. But I am not liking that paper. I don't know how long it's been in there. And it just tore out really easy. So, that's what I'm going to do is get rid of them so I can just wipe the drawers out. It looks like it's the same paper down here in my cabinets. Very nasty looking. That's coming out too. So, I am very excited with me getting this sanded so fast that I'll probably get my first coat of stain on. Some people, it's Java stain. I will show it to you. I ordered it. Some people say you got to dry it 24 hours. Some of the videos I watched said 6 hours. Some said use 4 coats. Some people only use 2. So we'll just see how it works. I'm doing black. And I really imagine 2 coats is all I'm going to need. So I will be back. So here it is, general finish, and I got the black gel stain. It's very, very thick. It only takes a little. I'm going to put it on with these sponge brushes. You need gloves to protect your hands because they will turn black from the stain. I'm going to do my cabinets first so that they can be drying while I do the drawers and the door. Let's see, what else? I will start by putting on a very thin coat, and it said just take a cloth and just kind of wipe it a little bit with the grain. And you put it on according to how dark you want it. So, I cannot wait to get started. And I'm sorry these uploads are going to be in very short, one at a time, but maybe this one will pause long enough for me to show you what it looks like when I get started. I have also taped off right here in the corner because I don't want it to get on my painted walls, and I've taped right there at the floor, and then I've got my rags down. Okay, I stirred it up with a paint. It is very, very thick, as you can see. Let me show you this. See how thick it is? And I am going to start going with the grain. I don't think by the looks of this that I am going to have to worry about doing very many coats. It's very beautiful, very thick. I only bought a quart. It goes a long way. So, this is what we have so far. Okay, here's the first side. As it's drying, you can see it getting lighter. And then you can see where I've done part of the front, and I forgot to tape down the side of my stove, so I've got to stop and do that. So, I am really going to love this. It doesn't take much at all. Hey, hi guys, I don't know, I guess this is part 3. This is what we've got done so far in the kitchen. Okay. There's my bottom. There are the tops. They're completely done with their little new knobs I bought for like $10 a pack at Home Depot. They really stand out. So now this is where I'm at on this side. On this side, I've got those completely done and hung. We took the doors off of here. And you learn as you go along, and you learn your own unique thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm fixing to start sanding. First thing I'm going to do, sand the outside of these where you see the strips. Then I'll sand the doors that go to them. And then that way, because all of this other is dry. So I do not want to sand while any of this is still tacky, of course, and get sand on it. So all that is dry and done. So what I'll do today is spend my day sanding this. And got to take all these doors and drawers off and sand them. And that's the best thing to do. Then tomorrow I can start staining. Yeah. I've learned my own little way, and that I'm very impatient. It says wait 6 hours between coats. Of course, I didn't, because I'm too impatient. This stuff dries really, really fast. You can still see the wood grain in there. I only did 2 coats. If I had done 3 or 4, this would have been totally black, which I thought I wanted when I started, until I got the second coat on, and I really love that you can still see that wood grain. I like it a lot better, so I'm leaving it that way. So with the first coat that I put it on, then took a cloth and just barely wiped it like they said. And while I was moving on, my friend Debbie came and helped me last weekend. And she was sanding and I was staining, and so it went a lot faster after that. But what I learned is, hey, I just put that first coat on. I had a place already with cardboard to stand them up, let them dry. And later that evening, yeah, they were still tacky, but we went ahead. So what I did was, a few hours later, after we had got through sanding and staining to complete this whole side, they were still a little tacky, but yeah, I can't wait the 6 hours. I'm impatient. So we went ahead and hung up the doors. It got a few little fingerprints on it from being tacky, but that was okay because I still hadn't done my second coat. So I came home one evening, and you have to just put a very, very light coat. It only takes a little bit. So they were already hung. All I had to do was open the doors, do that second coat very, very light, leave the doors open overnight, and I was done. It was a lot easier to me. Same thing on these. I hung them after the first. Look how much wood grain you see in there. They have not had their second one. Inside those doors, you can tell a big difference. But they were dry. I had already done the first one, and so me and Ray hung them up a while ago. So now I'm going to sand all of this. Then I will go back, put that second coat on where there's not quite as much wood showing through there and it looks more black. Then I can start staining the rest of it. So, that's where I'm at right now. I'll see y'all later.